Lev have already put a lot of their defenses back here. Mazzino's looking to reposition with the utility that he can try to dump out onto the side. Meanwhile, FUT not really having created enough space to get out of elbow. Up until now, it's Mr. Fallen's the tip of the spear. The first one to go. A flash in the face of Tex, and he cannot stand strong. He cannot hold on. And now it's on to King. A 1v5 and a disastrous start for Lev. They've thrown the brakes on this round. Panther J and Mr. Fallen with so much to do, and yeah, it's just gotten a little bit easier, and that's now 2 down.
You have to imagine those are 2 guns they're going to want going into that next round. Nobody else right now wants to go down for Lev. Otherwise, I mean, they're not going to really have much of a buy.
Yeah, it gets really messy there. They're going to be slow peeking mid by themselves. The first one falls. Yet J with 56 HP, now left in that 1v3 with Outlaw in hand still.
They found my wire.
And I like the way they're playing this. It's very disciplined. They're not swinging into him. They even drop the paranoia, but King's position given away, full between his eyes.
That was a nasty shot from Yetuje. Sitting at 4-0 already. Whoa!
He's gotten high ground, and he's gotten it down to 1. Calm has to pull this off on his own. He can also just be patient with it. He's got to take the fight! And he lands that shot, the Red Bull clutch for FUT! Meanwhile, Lev starting to have to reckon with these demons that have caused them problems. Really, the majority of the year. A team that feels like gives up situations that they really shouldn't, advantages that should be theirs, unfortunately go the other way. They're gonna have to give a bit of the same medicine back to FUT if they want to win this round. The big difference here is time is way more pressing. Tex and King have both upgraded weapons. Send Wingman to try to do it on his own. Tex would have to 1v3.
It's half.
He can't take the fight. Oh, he's on a tap. He's tagged him down. 70 HP, daring him to swing, beckoning him to challenge. But the spike will go off. Tex gets the kills, but the round goes the way of FUT.
Specifically.
That's true.
They're very good at this map. A big opener from Cracks onto Mazzino.
Punished once more. Mr. Fallen with ult in hand. Oh, and the timing on the crunch is just beautiful. It's textbook, it's surgical. Tex is gonna have to put together another clip here. Numbers the way of the attack. Thrash invested. A whole lot of homies on the map right now. Little bit of value found. A 2v3. Tex is caught. A little bit of help from Aspas. The flashes there. They knew, they expected him to be holding over his shoulder. And as the spike ticks away, Lev are forced to sit back and watch, not allowed to play.
They're just delaying the time here. That Wingman needs to get broken.
And it does. Not even getting to half. And now they have the fault line. They still have all these darts. They have, I mean, it's clinical. Yeah, for him to shine, for him to lean into his utility and try to create some advantages his way, his team's way. Meanwhile, the rocket triggered, fired off, no kills found. But FUT, again, roll over the defense. Mazzino finally on the board. But still much more to do. Spike not planted. They're gonna have to try to do a 3v3 retake here for Lev to get on the board finally.
Where is everyone hiding?
Cypher ult for Cypher ult here. Info gathered from both sides, but Mr. Fallen sitting here with that flash. This is all to delay.
Cracks looked like he was considering a flank around, a re-wrap, but no, instead he stays on site. He gets the best of Calm, looking for more. But he continues to get tagged, he continues to get peppered. Mr. Fallen still has to hold the line for him. He's got the fault line, that should cause a swing, and that's exactly what it does. Another round the way of FUT.
This contact style. Usually stuff like this can work against you, but that's Mazzino falling again. That's what we've been saying.
And now all that utility that we've been talking about is ineffective. Oh. Wait a second.
This is dirty.
He's waiting for the other.
Cage triggered.
Heard 2 sets of footsteps. Only he's able to get one.
A 5v3. Again. They just need a death ball here. I imagine they might even invest another Thrash here. Just secure the round.
It's the rich getting richer, man.
Yeah.
They have so many things they can lean into. They have so many advantages.
Great fault line.
And the tag into the cam was really nice into the smoke. Calm's able to get 2, but has to run away. Traded though. A 2v2 now. The spike down. Aspas has his rocket. Right on cue, triggered. looking for a target. He's got to find it. He tries to get him top. Captain snuffs out the wick.
He can keep at least 2 players here. He can listen for the rotation. Calm has to go huge here, Doug.
He's on his own.
Great opener.
How much more can he get? 13 seconds left. They're comfortable slowing things down. They realize time is on their side. Now the ult's invested. Keep an eye on Captain. He finally falls with 5 seconds left. Thrash on the way. Calm not able to hold the line. Spike down, just barely, and Tex falls.
Aspas did this the last round, but look at the utility to stop him. And then this!
Captain holds the line. 2 down in the face of the aggression. A tragic start for Lev.
Amateur.
They're still able to find a little bit of value playing around Calm's cages. Captain TPing away. He's going to be able to get deep into spawn. He's going to be able to try to control the rotations as best as he can. The smoke's coming through. Aspas should be able to get ahead of it, though. And with a minute left on the round, they have time to flip this back if they want to.
Shadows traveling.
And he's able to do this because they're sitting at such a big buffer. Why not take a risk? I mean, somebody could have been there.
Oh, 1000%.
And then he's just going to keep going. That's 3.
Even if they are there, he might not care.
Right there.
Another dominant round from FUT. 11-0.
They even know that this is going to be the toughest ask. It wasn't clean, yeah. It wasn't clean, but he got one. Oh,
this one, the thrash in his face. Captain gets a second. Numbers the way, the attack, the paranoia out. Mazzino's the first there. And he's flashed. Cracks. Trying to challenge. He takes a little bit of damage for it. Mazzino now looking to get active, looking to push forward. 2 taken down. Yet2j will fall as well. CNET in a 1v2. Surely they hear this. Unless the sound of the nade covered his footsteps.
There is a cam in B main and a trip B main, though.
He's not going to have to reckon with any of it, depending on how he plays.
That is true, but it could give Lev the info required to just figure out systematically where CNET is playing.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, this cam will be the cue as well.
Oh, he's repositioning. You would think he's tucked back main, but he's playing tight, he's playing close. CNET in 1v2 to keep the game perfect! Cannot! Captain has a paranoia invested. Did not tag Aspas, but there is a little bit of help. The fall line did. They're all dead, man. There's nowhere for them to go unless Aspas can fight back. He's still alive. He's still there. 22 HP, looking for the spam. Aspas with 3. The snap is pretty, but they still have to win the round. I don't think he spotted Yet2j.
Oh. 2 players sitting at 1 apiece.
30 seconds
Calm
left.
has to find a window here. Or try to hold the site itself.
Yeah, but Mr. Fallen did hear that.
Right there.
And he spots him.
He's the healthy one, too.
He dodged that fault line.
Really nice fault line. That's still going to buy some space, so it's going to allow safe passage across him for them to get through.
Into the breach seat, potentially. Doesn't use it.
Patience on the swing from Yet2j. Calm falls, and again, that's the healthy one. Aspas will fall. Mazzino, the last piece, crumbles as well.
Actual aim duels, maybe the run gun would be the deciding factor in winning a round.
Get a little RNG for you.
Hopefully.
Play the game in your favor. Yikes.
Oh my gosh, cracks!
It's a blender. It's disaster.
Gun here.
Last time we saw that from him, it was with the Sheriff yesterday. Today, it's with the Bulldog.
But the outcome is the same.
Full control, my friend. That's how the saying goes, right?
I think so. So Tex left a 1v3 to prolong this map a little bit more.
Snap the spike,
Committing to the spike plant.
30 seconds left.
Using util. No challenge.
And he gets hit by the fault line. I mean, this guy, this breach play from Mr. Fallen needs to be studied.
I don't know that he's missed.
Oh my gosh, another one.
I don't know that he's missed a single bit of utility, but it might not matter. He gets his 1 kill, but that was
Defenders win.
That was rough for Lev.
And know what it was? The most decisive map of this tournament so far. Look at this approach on the retake from FUT. It's so patient.
Wait, Texas swinging back around. Lands the shots on Captain. I thought he was dead. Calm finds another. Lev with an advantage, and this is where Lev's coach was worried. They didn't play their advantage as well. Is it gonna happen again? Oh, it certainly looks like it. Calm, keeping things interesting, keeping it competitive. He's the last one alive.
This is why they run the breach comp. He still has full U till the Omen flash comes out. The breach C.
But they haven't really gained any of the space.
They're trying to bait out utility from Lev, but
it didn't feel like they had the weaponry to do this.
yeah.
Cena and Mr. Fallen have to go in so aggressively on their own, and again, all they had was outlaws. Cracks have to be careful. 2 found there?
Spike down. Defenders.
I don't know how he just did that. Zeno.
He's pushing forward now. The second found for Cracks.
The thing is they still can't transition to B. And now they're gonna be uploaded. They're revealed.
I mean, even if they try to split that way, you're right. They're gonna get caught by the trip on the other side, and Cena's waiting.
And they're so worried about the flank as well. Oh, do they clear this? Do they clear this? They're not going to! And the trigger discipline from CNET, he cleans them both up!
He's so patient.
So unique.
Dog didn't go all the way over, but
Oh, they're ready for
I
this!
think they're ready to attack. They can.
Oh my gosh! They smother them with utility! FUT came ready to play today. Ooh!
Tex, or King, excuse me, able to get one.
Nice shot from the IGL. He has to do more though. And Mr. Fallen's just waiting and ready for him here. Actually, 3 players are slowly creeping up on him.
Tom committing to the plant. King considering committing to the swing.
But they're gonna flash peek him, Doug.
Turns onto the first. That's nicely done. What other util you got? The fault line. Holy! King coming to life.
Face your fear.
Activating with CNET on the other side. Of course, it's CNET if this one gets out of hand too. Com just has a stinger, but he lands the shots from a distance. The MasterCard Thrifty to get Lev their second.
It's not gonna be an easy hit at all, and that Omen flash is way too early, it feels like.
Oh, Aspas gets yoinked right back, but still lands the shots onto Mr. Fallen. I don't know how he hit that.
I have no clue how he just got that kill.
And yet Jay pushing forward, but he was decayed. Couldn't really find an advantage, couldn't really find any space. Lev,
Spike planted.
a big advantage, a big numbers advantage, and it's just gotten a little bit smaller. But they still have it to their disposal. 3 members of Lev facing right into where Cracks is. As soon as he turns, one goes down. And now CNED will fill in behind it.
You heard the jump spot.
Doesn't
Can't
land
quite
the
connect.
shot. He does have the upper F though. Able to reposition Mazzino, chasing him down.
Right now, FUT are actually playing for the A control into the B split.
Oh, a little bit of noise being made. They try to hit
Whoa.
the other side of the fault line, and CNED lands a
Down.
shot.
Attacker spawn.
That was vintage. The jump peak?
That's gonna force Lev back and try to reconsider how they want to approach this. The panel has been broken, the op is still here, the shot has been landed, Mazzino is down.
Oh, he's back.
Looking for another. Dash at the ready. And the challenge will come. Has to give the space up, but there's no additional follow-up behind it. Of course, it's Aspas to push the pace, but Yetujay takes care of him on the other side. Meanwhile, CNET connects on the third. And FUT get their fourth. Doesn't connect on the shot.
Yeah,
They have to take a step back. Yetujay with the dog in his face. And now Aspas satcheling forward, cannot control the spray. Aspas has found safe passage, gets the best of Yetujay. CNED looking to punch right back. Punish with the op. Mr. Fallen close by, Cracks waiting to see if he can control the late lurk. That's not coming. And now with a better understanding of that, his ult, I imagine, will come up surely, certainly. But after this, I don't think they invested. A 2v5?
Huh?
What? Cracks has gotten 3! Oh, but Mazzino has to get 4 to win the round!
Committing.
And they get a paranoia at the exact same time, but where's the follow-up? How do you fill in on this space? You don't really have the guns to do this, but you do have knives. Only one left taken so far. Classic now, connects.
No.
A little bit more as the dash comes through, trying to pick up a weapon, and King's at his face.
Enemy remaining.
Cracks with 1. Tex, 49 HP. Cracks on the reposition, he's healthy. Now taking a step back. Tex has to take this fight. Oh, he's reloading. rotated over. The pathing, the rollout from Aspas again is good. It's clean.
Oh my gosh.
Yetuje had no idea.
What a clear though.
The nade is really nice too. They had nowhere to go. They had the spit, they had the molly, they had the nade, and they had Aspas to deal with. Finally falling over the top is CNED. A 1v1, he's got the op in hand, has to try to grab a rifle. Patience. Finally hearing the weapon exchanged.
I have the spike.
Mazzino forced to make a play, forced to reposition. He's gonna get his ult.
My ultimate is ready.
And now the map is wide open.
Run.
Does he cancel it? No, he sticks it. Fully committing to A. Fully committing to getting the spike down. Remember, 18 HP, not a ton there. While CNED has already rotated back. He's got one smoke and an updraft to play around. Mazzino also has a smoke, but he has no idea where CNED is coming from, and he's so quiet, so patient, but he's not looking the right way! Snaps onto Mazzino anyway!
Done.
Here.
They're just so good with it, man. Doesn't really matter who it is. At a captain, so first of all, remember, they've struggled in capitalizing on these advantages. Tech strikes at just the right time. The spike is now sitting on the ground, right at Tech's feet. They're gonna have to push their way through that if they want to scoop it back up. And I don't know how, I mean, forget about getting through Tech's. Everyone is there.
Yeah. That bomb is in such a bad spot for FUT right now. And it may be too early to say this, but it's looking like FUT might finally lose a pistol round in this series. It would take some of the most magnificent heroics we've seen to bring this one back.
The international stage tends to bring those out.
And this first contact, that, oh my gosh, the fault line. Become.
30 seconds left.
This 1v1 though is everything.
CNED's not gonna, I mean, yeah, Tom doesn't get tagged, but he's weak. The second fight comes through, the paranoia does everything.
Trap play here.
That crossfire's crazy, but they know. Oh, they know, he should have spotted it. The spam comes through, Mr. Fallen falls. And now CNED trying to dash back. Paranoia in his face, and Tech's not far off. Has nowhere to go.
The gap is B, but Lev are aware. That's why you see Aspas holding all the way back in spawn. Holding the heaven aggression. Look at the approach from Leviatán this time around on the retakes. They're so much more together and so much more aware.
Man, given the buy that Lev had going into this round, I didn't think that a bonus was likely. I didn't think it was possible.
No way from cracks here. No way from cracks here, dog.
But Tex is on the trade. A 3v2 now, the way of Lev. Spike has been ticking for a little while here. How much more of a nuisance can Captain be? Dropping down and dropping Mazzino with him. Calm will fall too. And of course, it's Aspas to try to pull off the 1v2. No targets found. The round the way of FUT.
This Aspas gets cleared here. This is a spot that not many teams clear in the mid round.
They know.
There it is.
Didn't know.
Good trade though, Doug.
A 1-for-1. Tex on the swing, Yetuje on the kill. Now 10 seconds left. The spike has to go down. It has to go down soon. But Mazzino's doing his damnedest to stop it. What a hold from Lev. Can he get the spike? Can he get the plant?
No way.
1v2, 10 seconds left. He takes the fight. The King just has to stay alive. Lev gets to 10.
On the opposite side of the map with Yetuje and King.
He spotted the barrel. He spotted Yetuje. He's dead. FUT have kind of been thrown into a bit of a dizzy.
Oh my gosh,
Calm is filling in on the space behind
30
them.
seconds left.
As FUT try to rotate back A, there's no trip. There's nobody watching it. These could be some of the easiest kills of Calm's life. They just saw the Rolling Thunder. Cracks will fall. The swing out not connecting. As Aspas pops his ult, has the satchel, goes forward, doesn't get a chance to fire it off, but 10 seconds left. The spike is nowhere near the site, and now it's sitting on the ground. There's no way for them to get in. CNED will have to frag his way out, and he cannot. Knives not connecting. CNED has to go up top. Still has a couple to play around. While Yetuje gets the best of Aspas. It's messy and it's chaotic, but the defense seems to be holding the line. Now top of the door as they try to find safe passage and get away. Captain with spike in hand is going to have to try to stay alive and try to find his way out, and he cannot. But Yetuje potentially saving the day.
And he knows where Calm is as well. That Prowler hit him.
And that's one that's been found. He has to tuck. Buys a little bit of time, pulls it out. Now Yetuje just playing around. the corner. He's not gonna swing. He's not gonna give him the challenge. Finally comes out, and Yetuje gets the kill anyway. Gotta be careful on this. Oh, the cam. He's been spotted. The cam is cleared. They're looking for the fight, and Mazzino falls.
At the same time, door is tap front B. Lev still just need to hold strong here, though.
30 seconds left.
FUT are doing their best to conceal what they're trying to do.
Oh, footsteps heard. Tex made noise, acting like he jumped into heaven. He sneaks back into the front B smoke. What is that?
Calm not able to land the shots. It seemed like it was going to be some of the easiest kills, but those are often the hardest. But the truth is they did the previous round as well. The paranoia out, Cena dashing forward, standing the shots on a Tex and looking for the second, has to take a step back.
I know it.
As Aspas falls too. Maybe Mazzino can settle things. He gets his one, but the spike is rotated back C. Mr. Fallen keeping it up. And out of captain keeping it forward. Spike in hand. He's got the pitch. Surely he invested here off the plan, right? If he gets the time, if he gets the space.
There
now
it is.
Dropped. He's got to be careful because Com's not far off. The spam not connecting, but Mazzino with some high ground.
Is he gonna jump on the box? He
Yes,
is.
He is. Looking for any target he can find. If he drops down behind him, there's no way for them to expect for him to be there. Com with the eye. That might be the cue for him to go. There it is. As soon as the eye goes up, Mazzino goes down. Trying to get behind him. He's been caught. He's been spotted, and Com will fall too. The first one cleared. Cena now going, dashing forward, trying to find a target. Space has been gained, but no kills have been found. King flushed out straight into Cena's crosshairs, and it's Ad Captain who gets the kill. Second is the Clipper, and Try the Classic comes out. The kill comes through for Tex. Numbers still the way of FUT, but they haven't really established control, and they're kind of stuck on the site here. There's nowhere for them to go. So it's on Yetuje to control the flank, to control stairs, and he lands the shots on Mazzino. Now they can turn their attention forward. 13 seconds left. They've got to hold them back as best as they can, and it's all on to Com. He will fall.
So
devious. And now there's paranoia. Now there's doubt in the minds of Lev. Slowing things down for just a moment. Still hasn't been spotted. Spam through on the smoke, not connecting. CNET from up top, getting us to 4. Mazzino so dangerously close to playing on the other side of the smoke. Now they go up top, and all of them fall. CNET with 3, but King on the counter. Lev, survive. Lev are taking us to bind.
What a map, what a comeback into this series. 2 seconds left on the defuse. And we're gonna go to bind now.
When he wants to strike, there was a flash that went around the corner, tried catching someone. Meanwhile, Mazzino through the TP, gets a little bit of damage. Cracks going hunting his King, tries to hunt him down as well. 3 members of the defense all huddled into showers. And it's getting a little slippery.
Flash is coming up too, 4 seconds.
Com on the flank, he's gonna dog his way up to try to get up into pipes. Meanwhile, Cena trying to hold them back.
Great nade!
Nade at his feet, he's flushed into the swing and he's dead.
1 enemy remaining.
A great pistol from Lev. Mr. Fallen in a 1v3. A sliver of health. Takes one with him, but will fall.
A lot of good space to control now. It can open up the flood.
They filled in right behind him. Com's able to get the first. Remember here, they want to fight in bunches. They want to fight together, given the weapons that they have.
30 seconds left.
A lot on the eyes of Cracks here as he has to try to hold them back as they try to come out through showers. Tex on 1. The trade is there, but Cracks is smoked off. Only given a little bit of space to try to keep them back and try to punish. Lev on the reaggress. King up in heaven with a Spectre. I mean, how do you deal damage from there? Mazzino not able to find space into the smoke. Now Seeker's invested. The attack side in control. Given the numbers, given the spike. And Lev with no real way to fight back into this one. Does not seem like a bonus will be converted.
1 enemy remaining.
Definitely won't be. But Aspas, he's 2 off of the showstopper. Any kill would be good. I mean, he goes down here to Cracks, but
Not really rotating. Com is kind of cheated back towards A, but
Get out of my way.
there's not enough to suggest that it's a full hit. As Mr. Fallen tries to get inserted, he gets
30
caught.
seconds
and
left.
now they know for sure it's going to be an A speed up. FUT have nowhere else to go at this moment. They could rip that TP, potentially.
Mazzino still has a smoke, also has a Phantom, and he's putting it to work. Only able to get one though. 13 seconds left. The spike still has not been planted. Tex with ult online and King, on the flank.
1 enemy remaining.
7 seconds on to Add Captain now. feeling the walls closing in, feeling the pressure, and it's too much.
There's the insta-dink.
On the box, oh, he puts up the pit and it gets put right back down. Now King trying to fill in behind it. Gives it up, understanding his pressure octagon, he was right. Mr. Fallen out around as King tries to stay down under the window, tries to get a kill with the classic. Not able to connect on it, and Adacaptan forced to fight. Grabs the spike. Sure, he's headed A, but the TP makes it to where it's not as big of an advantage as you would think.
And that initial tap there to bait out if somebody's close, that might come back to bite him in the butt, but
here's one.
Lev, yeah, they're so wise now to just play together. They're investing the Seekers. They know how important this round is, Doug.
Well, they also have the luxury of having so many and having such a, having so many so early. But Adacaptan dropping the first and will fall. The flash through. Zaspa tries to turn it. That will drop it. They've got the Orbital Strike as well, but Cena tried getting behind it, and he's met with Aspas on the other side. Through all of that, the spike has made its way through TP. It's headed back B, and Calm is there. Adacaptan finally making his way through. But Calm playing his cards patiently, not choosing to commit, not choosing to full send. Gonna wait for Tex to join. He's got his ult. He's got that thrash.
Yeah.
A little bit of elbow present from Yetu though. And he can be a massive difference maker. Is there a flash out for Mr. Fallen? No, they're not playing on the other side of the smoke, and Yetu is gonna get the timing. Oh, he's gonna get the timing!
How much could they really have? A great flash over the top!
And Tex is the one that gets bested because of it. The defense still strong though. King will join a little bit late. Mizzino still playing up in heaven. Again, patience. Cena dropping a couple of warning shots, popping off a couple, but not fully committing. Meanwhile, Mr. Fallen really far up. All a distraction, all eye candy. Yetu on the swing, Calm will fall. Mizzino on the trade, 3 on the round. Lev holding strong. They're gonna have to flush him out of U-Haul if they want to get this. A 2v2 now. A tap on the spike. Mizzino trying to at least hold it to half. He's actually going to try to hold it the whole way. Finally taken off. Time is short. Mr. Fallen falls. Mizzino with 4 on the round. CNED has to swing, lands a shot. Not able to land the second, but will he get the defuse? It got to half. King tucked. Yetu trying to play safely, and it's going to be flushed out. Aspas has gotten 2. Mr. Fallen trying to spam through. There's Mizzino on the swing. There it is. Now has his molly. Adacaptan, a 1v2. One will fall! If they fully send to this, it could be messy. Aspas will fall. They don't hear these rotations. They don't know that he's coming. Mr. Fallen,
down.
the silent killer.
And he knows.
Yeah, must have heard a second set of footsteps. You're right. A really good idea where Tex may be.
One enemy remaining.
They're dealt with. Calm has to save. And he hears that. There's no way he gets out alive. Punished. Aspas not able to use the ult. Now the pit invested.
Here.
No choice but to go. Adacaptan connects onto Calm. Can King fill in on the space? Seeing it goes up top. King tried getting up close and personal, but will fall. And now Tex is left in a 1v5. Flashed up, nobody can see a thing. He got a couple to make it interesting. And they find themselves in a slugfest here with another team full of expectations and full of promise. FUT have sent 2 on a flank. King, no idea that he's about to be dealt with assassination style, and Krax is holding the line the other way. Lev have no room to breathe. There's no space. There they go, they all fall. Mizzino, a 1v5, 2 found, spike grabbed, death dropped. And the advantage, valuable one as they get a second. Aspas forced to sit and wait as the shots rattle off. Now Roomba in his face, FUT with a massive numbers advantage. And it's only getting worse. Trey, there are only 2 left alive.
It's disaster right now for Lev.
They've been squelched, they've been suffocated, they've been stymied.
One enemy remaining.
I have the spike.
King's able to get his 1.
He's done it before.
A 1v3 on the other side. A Bulldog, a Guardian, a Stinger. But surrounded.
30 seconds left.
This is a 1. Krax must have spotted something there as the dog tries to make its way all the way around. Mazzino is filled into U-Haul, but Atacap are getting challenged and overwhelmed back sight. And the Stingers are causing problems. Mazzino's gotten a weapon and it's a 1v1. F2J's still starting to rotate over, has a Guardian in hand. Mazzino on the plant and now ult online. Real far up though. There's the tap, there's the ult. And instead of playing for the lineup on the post plant, he's playing really close up. He's playing on the other side of the orb. Oh my gosh! Oh. There's not gonna be enough time though. Mazzino takes the fight. Slowly settling down as another kill of utility. This time the wave of Mazzino.
30 seconds left.
I don't know how he got that one. Must have been off of spam and a little bit of chip damage from the molly.
Yeah. Meanwhile, F2J, who'd been waiting on the other side of the TP this entire time, finally decides he's getting impatient, decides to get a little active. And the timing window was closed. There's no way that they hit TP and end up B now. So insistent on trying to hit this site. And it might cost them everything. A 3v3, F2J on the flank. Strikes onto Comm. Mazzino's left alone. He's had a map, but can he do it again? Spots onto 1, cannot connect. How much more can they find? They've thrown everything into this. This could be the finishing touches on this. I mean, if they don't convert, it's possibly lights out.
It definitely is lights out, Doug. If they do not convert right here.
They've managed to get the spike down. CNET ever electric with the op in hand. Looking to put together another masterpiece. This paranoia from Atacaptain will not feel good.
One more? Here's more.
That's gonna hit all of them. Everyone except Mazzino. He's able to strike though. They're stunned up. Atacaptain on the swing will fall.
Caught in transition here.
One found, but he's pushed from pillar to post.
Oh no, Doug.
They're filling in behind it though. They want to take these fights. They understand they have the weapons advantage, and this is the messy. This is where things get out of hand. The Dizzy up top. Mr. Fallen not tagged yet.
Oh my gosh.
Atacaptain still playing on the other side of the map. And CNET can fill in behind this.
They might think he went to hookah though, not towards spawn. So he might find this window of opportunity.
To get at least one.
Oh
He's
my
so
gosh.
snappy with potentially another though. Comm falls. Oh, CNET with 3! It's all gone out of hand. A round that seems secure. Slips. Aspas will have to be a hero. Tries to find space, finds one, but that's it. That barrel's staring them in the face. And there it is, orbital strike, Mr. Fallen with nowhere to go. Tries to find safe passage, but he's cooked. Aspas on the swing, F2J holds the line. 2 found. A 3v3 as Wingman should succeed, and does. Krax falls, a 2v2 now, CNET with up, or excuse me, with ults online, not able to connect. We're playing another. Everything on Mazzino here, he could win this round on his own. With guns out, CNET spotted and dropped. The comms not coming through, Atacaptain punished as well.
Gotcha.
F2J falls, what a call! King staring at heaven. Krax on the swing, Comm is dead. Now Aspas with the ult, trying to land the shot, and CNET punishes him with the judge! Tex and King have to hold them back as best as they can, and they can't! It's all on to Tex now! A 1v3! Spike has been planted, CNET is weak, he's got one! Swings on to the second, but not able to land the third! And FUT will survive!